Ghanatube so yeka ensema ekoso dia na ubenya ni na efri channel we so ebuzia for my science atnasi bi no we say ensem bi ekoso ewo the four corners of Ghana etem pass ndimechi na yenkoti ensem na yembra
Paka Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre ewa homaso Dr. Mema wachi anapay
Hey Mejo
Dr. Minim so afi me pa me so afi ye Dem post say
Oh I don't know so
Nyame yesra pa neda yetia ye na chi kakra ya say ya befie ya say ya befie na enra former chairman Edin Sembi aba betu dwa say ne MPP party no violence ne ya doso and according to him it looks like the party or the center cannot hold as an MPP party leadership no. As I was trying to narrate it and I remembered say Frimpong Boate doctor or no one narrate a similar near maybe or no who or party within the party of full say more the political party state at the moment. The former running mate to Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia at the Abetu Drase MPP party no 10 months along the line. I say the party is not attractive to Ghanaians anymore. Like at Ghana for you money. Obi our opposition 10 months or opposition 10 months. And then can be a party in government. One or two things in Crawford so oh me don't for that damn in MPP at least. I can't be bank kakra but still I say Ghana for no free MPP mo. Do you agree with this analogy that all three they
have something in common. Man share with you for you. Namo be a one say me tell come who watch it. Madam say wa pomdi. Awdi juma o de bo Ghana man e we kednam kebia mamu. Because the been for coming in from my side, hold the currency a lot. Me think I said the MPP's desire to re-elect Dr. Bawumia as the flag bearer, for example, it depended on two things: NDC leadership and government. A bit near Dr. Bawumia, the media was about the second contest. A bit near one or quite ambition, but yet is to say a bit near money in elections. And Tino, and only Bino, and Abine, and the President Mahama would, the economy. The economy. Now, the indicators of we inherited from the MPP. Ama NDC abayo inyam under President Mahama. Apart from economic indicators, the issue of corruption scandals. Ama abayo we crampo atia kunyeno. More as media we crampo. Munya stories. You are struggling to get stories of scandal because you are not letting travel. So if you are not getting scandals, then it means that you have no option than to report issues of developmental agenda. Any ideas in terms of some way or more way they've been able to manage the city, see where the city is, or more am interest rate as what inflation maybe food inflation from where to where. Making the Greek minister one of the best ministers in this country for now. So in Tinosa, we share indicators here the President Mahama, then it means it is going to affect the credibility and the popularity of MPP. So by that, attractive. Secondly, that will be when they are re-electing somebody. Obabeshe Yura Mahama name. A honor no managing year, then it means that whoever they elect can easily beat either vice president of Bawumia or whoever else that they will elect. Now the issue of violence, which means okay.
One of the campaign promises Abanwe Edebaye was 24-hour economy. I know but it hasn't actually taken effect. In fact, it was the major. It's like MPP's free SHS. Major policy na man for here kwan say betimi solve unemployment. That hasn't taken effect. As in, it hasn't taken off. Papa biasa. So at least that could wobble NDC as a party, and even NDC winning elections. The things that happen in Crawford, who are more Juma positions, or more chasing Crawford officers near the idea, sacking people left, right, center. That should even give some credence and answer Ebema MPP as a party. At least in Crawford, that trust or that attraction could have started from there, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, you are right, but within the MDC itself, they are swart to from out to say the grassroots too are equally not happy for now. There's some general build up of some despondency within the party. But we share budget you are to force through the president. Say transformation, job creation, any another one. I think in the 24-hour economy, this is the first time I'm allocating some budget. We think 110 million. The concept has been drawn. Implementation is probably where they are now. I think the 24-hour economy, they will decide as to where and how they intend to do that. Because all we need to see is some indicators of job creation. So, and only idea, I will see who said it is backed by data. And I think also they are also learning from the previous government, President ₦AD. Is it NAPCO or something like that? Also, when you create things of that nature, they are not sustainable because it is not backed by productivity. I think the 24-hour economy, the job creation almost 133 or so there. It's not that feasible and easy. If it is backed by productivity there, and they want it to be private, sector driven. And the idea was another albatross in terms of a compensation because the current government compensation plus or more rural teachers is somewhere 90 billion or so. That is huge. That is very huge. It's just going to break the back of government budget. In Tinosha, they have been able to manage everything successfully. Should have made the MPP a bit attractive, but they are still not attractive.
Is it the current Mabel? Is it the current leadership that is not making MPP attractive, or is the former president and the governance of Mubuye and are still for any they are not? I think they are not attractive. No.
The who can know. Abayino na enye oshe scandals no ama omudino enye attractive. That Abaumia himself is the one who created more problems for himself. He was one time a savior, 2016 elections. Now he has become a villain. It's say based upon Mia Omampeni Nada no. It be Akano. So you are part of the leadership. And now information I might gather from Ashanti region, for example, let's say the youth there are drifting from the MPP, and that is so so I think it must be John ṟAD or something of that sort. Also making a certain way. Ashanti region. Now say opening Mahama to me a year express road now walk on for the next 3 years straight up to Kumasi, Ashanti region. My goodness. A very serious. The MPP will even lose more attraction because then what is the essence? What is the essence of supporting a party if you are not equally not going to get the development that we here? And I shall campaign for more Ashanti region because Momon Traban from my MPP. And I think at the moment they are still at a crossroads trying to get their act together in terms of leadership. At this point, the Somuntiminfa will be that is where they are at a crossroads. They are very unattractive, and people will compare. Saname Tokosia, Cecia Kosiane Boaba from. At that time, I made Mobreson, and I was through. I mean, Chade, a new Greek minister, Kopukua, also a thing Yamagua, Kumamasa, and Yamawina, so above food inflation, I call around 8 or 9? 8%. Me personally, what did me complaining? Why not did me complaining? So if at the end of the day, Ghanaians are spending less with their income on food and they're able to make certain savings and investment, they're able to afford other things. Every human being is a rational being. Every human being is a rational being. And based upon this, you don't expect to say, Okako fat, or before for Edenaba. Wabra sa ebreno ogun sen enyama esiye ena scandals no so na edoso. So all these things have affected the popularity and acceptability of the MPP. And as I said earlier on, they are traveling on a particular path. That path is that they will have to get new leaders. Then based upon that, they will get the other executives as well. Now, when that is settled, then we'll be able to see how they'll be able to prosecute.
Well, Musa Dankwa a research as usual, the Abba Monte, so and the Payano Lande. According to him, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia will lead the party for a year 2028 elections and he will win by 42.7%. You just spoke about Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. One who he's a villain, and if he leads the party again, as in Omukotono Swaba January. Now, hopefully, or more expected says so munya etria. Metu Macau near Jenna be brassy. Net me up one more party, you know. Will that solve that problem that some of Omunkro Fono, Ediaba Bonte, the violence in the party, the disunity, Didi Agana for any Womumuni Adiade. Once the Omuyi leadership, who might be Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, I bet me solve a problem, Nana.
All the problem, but a bit to me, I solve a part of the problem. Now, my analysis, and I say, of course, I was say 42 point something, undecided, and one declare, it is around 34% or so.
Yeah.
What the 34, no, they can't, Kennedy, the answer 17%. No, Eko could do 51 point something percent. So plus or minus, 42, no, about Ukraine, and yet it is not encouraging at all. If indeed you have gained acceptability within the party, that percentage, the amount, no, I will say, amount you're very worried. Now, the other problem that the MPP is likely to face, and I say, about one year, two, the freest year to Kosovo, so that we energize the grassroots until we get to the top, and then we elect the flag bearer. And some currency, be new strength, be new opposition, be now only face the party in government. Now, what I'm foreseeing happening, and I say, once I get to a baby, I'm a flag bearer. I said that about me, and I said, UK Japan. I said that about my champion, and that before
Yawadichum.
And I said,
Pabreje Japan.
Pabreje Japan. Whoever that you know the problem that will come. What will happen is that once Nkaya, 2 abani free as the Kosrona. Again, in painful, no, my margins on my flag bearer. Omu answer was here the enemy. You are interested in financing and sponsoring some of the candidates at the lower levels, so that it is a kind of investment. So it's a kind of investment that will propel you into better plus or minus what calculations you say. Confirm it didn't see car more winning at the end. Say a quack or 2 abandon a flag bearership now. Please plus or minus uncle between to abandon their mommy. What she share so at the branch level, would they have core constituency, at the core regional, they are core national. All of this, you'll be interested. Now, the moment you have turned the thing upside down, edifice to the Abbasian. Once you be elective flag bearer, what is going to happen is that you would have elected a constitutionally elected tyrant. Now, that person, not elected, will ensure, say, on Crawford will be elected. Yes. And when you do that, obviously they will do it. Because they must have interest. He must have people that he can control, not people that he can work with. He will want to have people that he can control, people who are going to do yes a massa. In terms at this point in time, at the national level, no, in Crawford hedge with the view say, you Sahana no a bit me a winia, and yes, fire and 2 man conco now my SPP. You know, women say, Dr. Bawene be winia, Kennedy in Crawford pupu woman. Brian and Crawford pupu. Now, when you have done this, you do not expect these people to support you. Until so 1 year, 1 year, no movie. I join the UP.
So you think, sir, current processor or mafasono, a bet mean our son, one situation.
Yes. Because you are going to elect a constitutional tyrant, a democratically, constitutionally elected tyrant.
Do you think that's the reason why somebody like Paul Afokwa, he was in hibernation? Baby on an amkora. You're for years, all of a sudden, he's speaking everywhere, and even attempting to join the race to become the chairman again.
Yeah. So far, the master executive are quiet on that. As to whether he qualifies to contest for that position, they are quiet on that. Say they have more problems that they are dealing with. Now they are being more careful. Now, Ube say, and chairman of Paris, Joe Wise, they are not going to allow proxies, to be conducted from those places. Now, they don't want a situation where the elections will be done or will be contested or there are some court. Or there's an injunction here. All these things will create problems for them once they are in a position. They are being careful. I asked the status of Openia Afoko as to whether amnesty or whatever almost suspend coverage upon there's a coverage upon air contest they have to flag bearership. What are you going to use to say
you allow SUBCRIBE or Polafo?
Yes. I think SUBCRIBE also contested for something that he didn't win.
Yes.
It is only Afoko who was, as he said, in hibernation for a very long. He never spoke. He really conducted himself very well, and I respected him for that. This is a time my office said, will take it back, the energy once again in the party. A horse was a albatross around the executive's neck as to whether he qualifies or not. But I believe they want to cross the hurdle first, which is the flag bearership. It's a no settler, then they may have a word or two to say about that particular,
Me now I say na pese unya bre na yedidi nkomo tena ebeto aso musa
yo abusia fo me na wanse mudi machi emekotie ensem no ebae obetimi eja on comment comment section na meje bre akenkan ni na eje amofefe aha ye Ghanatube so open sim bi say etie de na mama owemfi se obe subscribe na ma hit notification bell no eje amofefe modofo snowy me na metena say eden sim no ebrem sisi ade makram